and welcome to another episode of
Game Reviews with Ghetto Gaming.
Today we're going to be reviewing no other than Commander Keen in Invasion of the Vorticons Episode 1, Marooned on Mars. It was released on the 14th of December 1990 for MS-DOS. It was developed by Ideas from the Deep, who later became no other than ID Software, the same guys known for Wolfenstein, Doom, and Quake. At its time, Commander Keen was revolutionary for the PC. No other developers at the time of Commander Keen's release had managed to develop a true side-scrolling platformer. Only the gaming consoles and arcade machines had the power to render true side-scrolling platformers. So I'm pretty sure you must be asking yourself, actually I know you're asking yourself, who managed to pull such a feat like this? Who managed to take an IBM machine and make it run a true smooth side-scrolling platformer? Surely this is dark magic. Okay. I maybe over-exaggerated it there. No dark magic was involved at all. But what was involved was pure genius. A developer by the name of John Carmack figured out that to have a smooth side-scrolling game on the PC, you simply needed to only render what could be seen, not the entire level. In turn, Carmack developed the technology and technique known today as adaptive tile refresh, which allowed the PCs at the time to accommodate for side-scrolling platform games. In a nutshell, John Carmack and some of his co-workers then took this new technology and the Commander Keen series was born. So, with a background to how Commander Keen came around, let's jump into the story of the game. The story for Commander Keen isn't anything exciting, and I've noticed this with ID Software. All their games have no real storyline. It's really bland and boring, as interesting as the piece of toast I had for breakfast this morning. So here's the story. You play the character Billy Blaze, an 8-year-old genius who has built an interstellar spaceship out of household items. After being left at home with only the babysitter while his parents are out, he jumps into a spaceship and flies off to Mars to explore. While exploring, he is noticed by an alien race known as the Vorticons. The Vorticons, now becoming highly unhappy with Keen's presence on Mars, decide to vandalize the spaceship, removing vital parts and hiding them amongst the various different Martian cities. On Keen's return to his ship, he finds the parts stripped, leaving it unable to fly. This now leads you, Commander Keen, to go through the various different Martian cities, finding the parts for your spaceship so you can repair it and get home before your parents do. So that is the story. That is it. So let's jump into gameplay. So Commander Keen is a true side-scrolling platformer, that being the player can move either left or right and can jump. To protect yourself against various different enemies in the game, you have a ray gun, which you come across in the first level on Mars. The ray gun shoots bolts of energy, which manages to stop almost all of your enemies. To get to platforms too high to jump to, you're able to use a pogo stick found on one of the game's levels, which allows you to reach those much higher platforms. And that's pretty much gameplay, as you can see, a traditional platformer. The next we're going to hit through is content. So throughout the game there are various different items you can come across that can be picked up. The first being items for points, those being the lollipop, the soda can, pizza, book, or the teddy bear. There are also other items which can be collected that do not offer any form of points but offer other uses. These go as follows. You have the key cards, which allow you to get access through certain locked doors, the ray gun, which I've already mentioned, the pogo stick, which I've mentioned already, the car battery, which is one of the 4 parts stolen from your spaceship, Everclear, which is another item which has been removed from your spaceship, the joystick, which is also required for your spaceship, and finally the vacuum, which is also required for your spaceship to fly. The game is made up of 16 different levels. All levels vary in length and difficulty. Various different enemies and obstacles can be found amongst these 16 levels and go as follows. You have the Yorp, which is a harmless one-eyed monster. A harmless one-eyed monster, they say. I'm pretty sure most prostitutes would Whoa, okay, I'm going a bit far with this one. Let's just get on to the next enemy, shall we? Then you have the Garg, which is not a one-eyed monster. It is a fast-moving monster with 2 eyes. And then next we have the Vorticon, which is a wolf-like looking creature that walks on 2 legs. And then after that we have the Butler Robot, which is a little robot that pushes you out the way when you're on its platform. The Tank Robot, which is a robot that actually isn't affected by Keen's ray gun. You have to just avoid it. You also get the Pat Pat, which is an alien which looks like a cross between a clam and a fly trap. And finally, there are also other dangerous obstacles to be avoided. Obstacles like fire and sparks. As far as graphics and audio is concerned, there isn't much to be said about Commander Keen. It's pretty bland when it comes to graphics, and the audio uses a simple PC speaker. So, my final thoughts. I'm a big fan of retro games, especially the DOS platformers. I love the Commander Keen gaming series, but I will say this, Commander Keen isn't for everyone. If you're a fan of old school platformers, then I'd say give this game a go. You can find it on Steam. Thanks guys, this is another review done by no other than Ghetto Gaming. We'll see you on the next one.